Hello everybody and welcome to a review of Plus Size Elf episode 3. Now, before I talk about Plus Size Elf, I want y'all to notice what I'm wearing. Notice I'm wearing a Deku shirt and not a Trash Bakugo shirt. Because after what happened yesterday that was trending worldwide was the premiere of his death, Bakugo's death. Now, here's the thing. I'm happy that he died. I went in the first thing that happened in the morning because I was out and such. The first thing that came to my mind was I was looking forward to this episode since I read the manga. And when I saw that death, I watched it 10 times over and over again, and I laughed my ass off. I legit laughed my ass off. Now, there are a few that's anti-Bakugos, and there's some who Bakugo fans, you know. I'm one of the anti because I don't like that piece of trash. But watching that scene over and over again made me realize I loved it. Now, I read the manga, so I know what's going to happen. I'm not going to go out into the blue. I know what's going to happen. I had to defend myself on Twitter /X. I had to defend myself on X about this scene. So bear with me. I mean, go on X and look up rom-coms, and you're gonna see my initial response to what I've been saying. Okay, now, aside from that, Plus Size Elf. You know, I can't hate Plus Size Elf for what it's doing. These first 2 episodes have given us a lot of fan service unlike any other. For those of us who love the thick girls in anime, we are freaking awesome to love the thick girls. Like this is for shows for us who's into the BBWs, who's into the thick girls. I mean, who doesn't like thick girls? Like, come on, let's be honest with yourselves. Do you guys love thick girls? And don't say you don't, because I know you do. You like girls with big asses. You like girls with big tits. We love those. We love those. I mean, there's some people who doesn't. But still, this show, Plus Size Elf, is our culture. Now, here's the thing. I understand that this show is short and sweet. Yeah, 12 episodes, I get it. It's not a top 5 summer anime like everybody gonna be saying, because all these summer anime shows are really pulling their weight as the best summer animes. You got the Oshinoko season 2. You got the Alia who speaks Russian. You got the Dare anime that's been going, that's been trending since. There's some other shows. Oh yeah, the robotic girl who has no emotions. But what I'm saying is Plus Size Elf it may have fan service, but the storyline about healthcare speaks for itself. And like this episode, they give us more to talk about. So without further ado, let's get right to an episode 3 review of Plus Size Elf, because I effing love this show as it is now. Okay, now, the elf and the dark elf. Smash. Can we all agree? If there was a smash and pass, you would have to smash the elf and the dark elf, because I wouldn't. So, we're on to the next episode where we introduce the ogre, Olga. Now, here's the thing. I know people don't like her because of her muscles and she got a belly. But come on, guys. Would you smash her? I certainly would. I certainly would. So they decided to go to the steam bath, you know, because when you go to the steam bath, you lose all that sweat and all that pounds-like vibe. Okay. I like the uncensored version because they showed everything. The first episode you couldn't see because they had the characters shown. But watching it uncensored, oh my god. You could see everything. I mean, here and in the back of their ass. I mean, the dark elf ass is so chocolatey. It's so chocolatey. Like, damn. Can we all agree the dark elf is literally a top 3 dark skin in anime? I mean, I will put her over Yorichi from Bleach. And I know y'all gonna say, what? No, I'm dead ass. I will put her over Yorichi in Bleach. I will put her over the dark-skinned girl from Shimamaro Testament. She is the hottest dark-skinned anime you're ever gonna find these days. I mean, literally. And amongst all the elves, her and the dark-skinned elf, they're in the top. But anyway, the fan service never surprised me. Never. I mean, you got them just in the bath and all that. It was really nice to see that. And then, what's into the steam room? There's Olga. Now, Olga is an ogre. hence the name ogre. Now, ogres are tall, brolic women, you know. I mean, think about it. How often do we see brolic women in anime? We have seen a lot of brolic women in anime. I mean, think about it. There's Maki from Fire Force. There's Velvet from Jormungand. There's the maid. I remember there was one maid in the anime. She had an eye patch, but she's brolic. I forgot. But we love brolic women in anime. Now, if there's a tall brolic women, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with tall brolic women in anime? I like them. I mean, they got everything. I mean, they got, look, I may not have muscles like them, but they brolic as fuck. I'll pick them up. I mean, they'll pick me up. But Olga in the sauna is so hot. She is so freaking hot. I don't know what it is. I mean, the muscles, the hair, the body. She is fucking hot. I mean, and then the steam bath and then they had to sit down in that steam bath, and both their asses were hot. Like, you really want to slap that ass. Their asses are so big. It's like if you put them in Keijos, their Keijo asses. The asses in Keijo are almost equivalent to the asses in plus size elf. I'm sorry, I'm going off the topic. But, you know, Olga's reason as to why she got a flabby belly was because it's the alcohol. Ogres like to drink. They love to drink. See, in their world, in their isekai world, I call it their isekai. In their isekai world, they drink like regular people. But when they went to the human world, this is where the trickery comes in. They drink all booze in the human world. And to them, the human world booze is more like candy to them. It's more like candy and sweets. See, you see what I'm saying? Like, the human world is all like, their booze is all sweet. They can handle liquor. Like, any liquor or wine they drink it like, oh, it tastes like strawberry. It tastes like kiwi. Oh, it tastes like grape. I can drink this all day. But when they go to the other world, it's like, this is such basic alcohol. But their alcohol human world. And that's why Olga got this fat, flubby, belly-like vibe. And, but her sitting in a sauna is really hot. I mean, she challenged the elf to see who could stay in the steam. But we all know that ain't going to happen. That's why she lost all that money. And Olga was spending on drinking beer. Olga, I don't know about Olga. It's just like, Olga's one of those girls that you want to hang out and drink. Yeah, she'll drink 10, 20 beers. You probably drink like 2 beers, but she will drink with you and you will hang out with her and probably have sex with her. I'm telling you, she's smashable. Like, come on. How do you not want to smash? I got a friend of mine who doesn't even want to smash her, but I would. Some of y'all will say you should. You should smash her. Okay, that's the first half. The second half introduced 2 new characters. One is going to appear next week, and the other one is the shark girl. Now, the mermaid. How many of you like mermaids? Well, how many of you like the Ariel? White girl Ariel. I'm talking about the original OG Ariel. And then there's the other Ariel, Cinderella, which I didn't really care. I'm sorry. The other Ariel, and my bad. The Little Mermaid. Why is it Cinderella? The Little Mermaid, Ariel, yeah. And then the other Ariel. And the other one, I didn't like that one. But this was about the mermaid. Now, her thing is this. If you guys know Monster Mitsune, and you guys know Miro, the mermaid in Monster Mitsune, some of y'all will agree to smash her. So the MC and the elf went to the fish market, to get some calories, because, when it comes to fish food, I'm allergic to seafood. So I am allergic to seafood. I can't eat fish, salmon, anything, oysters, anything seafood related, I'm allergic to. So they introduced the new girl, the mermaid, and she's a mermaid. The only reason she got legs is because she got a potion that allows her to become human for about 5 hours, having legs. And, goes back to fish. Have fish, but then drink it for have 5 hours of legs. So, yeah, she looks really great. And I'll tell you this, I'll smash her too. Despite the shark teeth, I don't give a fuck. I'll smash her with this. I'll smash her with the shark teeth because she got a good looking body. Now she got a little flabby little gut right here because she's working too much. She don't really swim a lot, And that's that, because we sometimes work, but we don't schedule ourselves to work out. And I do like how they showing us details of how to work out even at work. And I like that funny scene where she gave the elf some eggs, but that was her egg, so that's kind of like a bad miscommunication. But then they showed at the end with the dog. Now, the dog is going to be there too. I can't wait to see her next week. I'm going to ask for all you furry fans out there, whoever like this show, please. Now, here's the thing. I know we're above 10 minutes into this show. But overall, though, this episode is really good. Because, stay with me, guys. Stay with me on this reason. Yeah, plus size elf is, on my enemy list, is kind of like dropping down from like a 5 to a 6 star. Because not everybody expected this show to be 12 minutes long. People suspected this show to be 24 minutes long. I get that. I was surprised. But I like this show because, not because of the BBW fan service. I mean, everybody loves thick girls. Everybody loves BBW. I get that. And not everybody, well, how do I put this respectfully? Yeah, this is a 12-minute show, and it's half thick girls in anime. You know, we all love the thickness, the meat, the asses, the tits. I get that. Even the flappy belly, we all love that as well. You gotta understand, despite the fan service, the story behind this is healthcare and exercising, and that's what that's what people are not seeing it. We see it as, oh, this is a hot, gorgeous girl with thickness and body. Oh my God, all that meat. You want to smash them? I get that, but inside the anime of this show, despite the fan service, it's all about healthcare, dieting, and exercising, and that's what plus size elf is all about. I mean, think about it. How many fan service, how many anime shows you guys have watched that has fan service like that, and they kept the storyline in it, even though the fan service may not be mid, high, low, mid, and high, but the storyline is still there. The plot of all it makes sense. So with plus size elf, given the fact that it's 12 episodes, and given the fact that it has fan service of thickness of all things meat, we still have to learn about exercising and healthcare and dieting. And that's what plus size elf is all about. So I love this show. I understand it's not a top 3 or top 5 summer anime, but this is the summer anime for those who not only like the thick girls, but also see how people work out. I mean, just like the show, how heavy the dumbbells you lift. The only difference is this has fan service. That's what it is. So if you watch how heavy the dumbbells you lift, and you watch plus size elf, understanding it may be fan service, but it teaches you about exercising, that's what it is. So, thank you for watching my review of Plus Size Elf episode 3. I'm looking forward for next week's episode of the other girl, which, by the way, everyone's going to be talking about her as well, the dog girl, so I look forward to it. So, see you next week.